The wind tore at my face as the cabin door swung wide. 30,000 feet above the ground, the roar of the engines drowned my heartbeat. My daughter clutched at my shirt with tiny, trembling fingers. She didn't cry, just stared at me confused, trusting. Behind us, my mother's voice cut through the chaos. "No one will find you up here," she said, calm and sharp. My wife laughed, a sound that still lingers in my mind. Light, cruel, rehearsed. Her face glowed in the cabin light, a mask of serene satisfaction. Then came the shove. I twisted instinctively, holding my daughter tight against my chest. The sky stretched endlessly, the ground invisible below. Everything went black before we hit. When I came to 6 hours later in a hospital room, my body was broken, but my daughter was alive beside me. Police were already there, questions and accusations hanging in the air. They mentioned something found in the cockpit, but refused to say what. My wife was gone. My mother, too. I recounted everything. The threats, the shove, her laugh. But my words sounded like the ramblings of someone unhinged. The in-laws were influential, their lawyers already circling. I lay there, each breath a reminder of my helplessness. Then a nurse mentioned the black box quietly. They recovered it. You might want to hear it yourself. That night, staring at the ceiling, I traced the slow poison of betrayal. When had it started? Perhaps when her father dangled that business deal in front of me. Perhaps when my wife claimed a guest room for herself. Or when she began locking her phone at night. Or maybe it was always there, lurking, waiting for altitude. I requested the flight recordings, pretending it was for closure. An officer handed over a copy reluctantly. "For your peace of mind," he said. Peace, a word I had long since abandoned. In the dark, I played the tape. The hum of engines, then voices. My wife, calm, calculating. "It'll look like an accident." My mother, cold and clinical. "He won't survive. The insurance will clear you in months." Silence, then laughter. Two women united by greed. I stopped the recording and sat in darkness until dawn. No tears, no sound, just breathing, precise, surgical. The next day, I traced every movement. Flight logs, passenger records, financial transactions from my wife's company. The trail was clear. Betrayal leaves marks, just not on skin. A $2.3 million transfer from my life insurance had landed in her offshore account, authorized by her and signed by my mother. Almost a smile crossed my face. They had plotted everything, but they had forgotten. The sky records everything. 3 days later, police called. The cockpit had been processed. The detective handed me a single photo. Blood on the controls. A lone gun on the floor. My father-in-law, the pilot, slumped forward, dead from 2 gunshot wounds. Internal conflict, the detective muttered. We're still piecing it together. Both women were on board. Both survived. I stared at the image, understanding the faint sound I'd heard before blacking out, a muted crack beneath the engines. Clarity, not relief, washed over me. They had killed their own and tried to finish me. Later, my wife called, voice trembling, pleading to talk. Calmly, I agreed. Come to the hospital. I have something to show you. She arrived. Tears falls. Perfume expensive. I waited until she spoke. Then press play. Her own voice echoed in the sterile room. He won't survive. The insurance will clear you in months. Color drained from her face. She stared at me, panicked. I slid a folder across the table. Bank statements, transcriptions, affidavits. You wanted me gone, I said quietly. But you recorded everything for me instead. Her mouth opened, but no words came. She glanced at the officer in the corner, then collapsed. I didn't raise my voice or touch her. Silence became my weapon. A week later, I signed the final statement. My daughter slept in the next room, safe, unscarred by the storm that had orphaned her. When asked if I wanted to attend the sentencing, I refused. Some things are better left behind glass, distant and unbroken. At 30,000 feet, the truth had already fallen with me. I survived the fall, and in survival lies power. When she pushed me from that plane, she didn't know. I had already learned to fly without her.